Hello guys, KaiZerZan here back with another video. In today's video I've got another French ship for you. I'm in the Flandre this time, another premium tier 7 French battleship in the game World of Warships Legends. And I'm in a division with Siegfried today, and we're on the map Sleeping Giant. It's a domination game mode. And we got the spawn on the eastern side, southeastern side of the map here. Alright, so yeah, I cut off the first few minutes here. It's just me setting into a position here, and then yeah, just got to get straight into the action. But before we go do that, let me just quickly review the commander modules I'm using on the Flandre here. It's of course Robert Jaujard, inspired by Andrew Cunningham and Scharnhorst, just to make the guns as accurate as possible. I'm also running Megalomania instead of the marksmanship, I believe it's called, just to get the reload a little quicker. And for modules, I'm running, or I'd recommend you run at least aiming systems mod 1, propulsion in the second slot, concealment in the third slot, and then definitely main battery reload in the fourth slot to get the reload really nice and sharp on the Flandre here. Alright, so yeah, we've engaged with back into the match here. We've engaged with the Weimar. And now we do see an Iowa here that's eating torpedoes. We take our rear turret of Justice and we aim at the Iowa there. And he eats a few torpedoes, and we double citadel him, and boom, first blood. There goes the Iowa. Fantastic. He had a nice crossfire on us, and we managed to take care of him. So now the rest of our team can push. We did notice enemy destroyer Kagero up ahead of us, and we will be seeing some torpedoes come this way. Luckily, our friendly destroyer was fighting him. But yeah, we would very much like to get rid of this Weimar. You don't want to leave a Weimar unattended. Because, with a Weimar, you might just come back to haunt you. But luckily, we finished off the Weimar there for a second kill. Very nice. Alright, so yes, we got a USS Black here with us. And I'm requesting his support. And he says, Roger, great. I just want him to go and engage the Gero because the Weimar is gone now. So he doesn't have a light cruiser to worry about. It's just battleships. I know Brandenburg has got good secondaries, but that's not a reason for a destroyer not to go engage with another destroyer. The Brandenburg will be keeping himself busy with me and my division mate because he's got torpedoes on the Siegfried and he's pushing the Brandenburg, and I'm slowing down here to try and get a nice crossfire on the Brandenburg. But yeah, I'd very much like our USS Black to go engage with the Kugero there. Luckily, my division mate got a very nice strike there on the Brandenburg, and now we can finally push. It's just a shame that our other battleship here is so far south. I could really have used his his tankiness to come and support me here, because I just lost my division mate. So it's not really anyone I can rely on here, as the destroyer, the USS Black, hasn't really proved itself, from my point of view, to be in a good position to support, because he seems to be running to the right hand side of the map here. That's probably to go and chase down the destroyer, but still. Yeah, now he's telling me to get back, and I'm like, of course I'm getting back. You'd think I would want to go ram with there's a nice Richelieu there. I want to go ram with this Bismarck and get an uneven trade on hit points. But presumably he said that just to get me to reverse so he could get off nice torpedoes on the Bismarck. I believe some of them might hit, and that might be the end of the Bismarck there. Let's see. Yes, he got him with torpedoes. Very nice. So yes, at least our destroyer was not a complete potato, and he did help us out on this flank. So I do appreciate that when you have a decent-ish destroyer player on your flank that can at least spot and torpedo properly. That's a very nice thing to have in World of Warships Legends. Also something very rare that you don't see very often. Alright, so yes, now it's a 6v3 fight. I think we got the winning odds in our favor. And yeah, so the Flandre features 15-inch guns from the French, 3x3 turret layout, just like the Iowa has a 3x3 turret layout. So two turrets in the back and one in the front and one turret in the back. And then, yeah, the Flandre has on PC at least, it has decent secondaries, but here on World of Warships Legends, we don't have the extended secondary range for the Flandre, which is a real shame, in my opinion. It could have definitely used a little buff, from the secondaries. That's just to make the ship a little fun and add more variety to the tier 7. And yeah, so now we're just taking 80 meters Richelieu while we dodge the sinking wreck of the Bismarck. And we do see the Kagero there that's being focus fired by our teammates, so we don't have to worry about that. We're capping. So yes, very nice. So yeah, the Flandre, is it a good or a bad ship? As in my thumbnail tried to post the question to you guys watching this video up until this point. Thank you for watching, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Flandre, I would say it's above average. Um, Especially on a flank with decent speed and engine boost. Definitely something to be reckoned with when it's pushing at you, bow in. But yeah, you don't want to be the one that has to take the lead in per se. So you want to be flanking as best as possible, but you don't want to be tanking because you're not as tanky as a Vladivostok. You've coated in 32mm plating, and you will be burnt alive by HE spammers. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, I'd say the Flandre is definitely a decent battleship. It's not the best at the tier, definitely not. I think that crown still goes to John Bart's and Lennon. But the Flandre is at least a decent-ish ship in my opinion. Not the best, not the greatest, but still a very decent ship here. And here I realize I'm setting out of the cap, and will we make the turn to slow down in time? And yes, we got the cap. Fantastic. Alright, so yeah, now we just need to get rid of the Richelieu and the Vladivostok, and then that should be the end of our match here. Yeah, so the Robert Jaujard is a very nice captain to have, a free-to-play captain for the Flandre. In my opinion, fits very well with the Flandre. You can also run Azelaine Dunkirk if you have that captain. I do have that captain, but on this specific ship I do prefer Robert Jaujard over Azelaine Dunkirk, just for the extra military build that Robert Jaujard offers. Alright, so now we only have the Vladivostok left. I won't force you guys to watch me sail around this island while the Vladivostok goes the other way. You'll just get torpedoed in the end, and then I'll meet you guys at the end screen. Alright. Alright, so the battle ended, and we managed to finish off here on 100,000 damage, so we at least reached 100,000. Not the barn burner match at all, but we came second on the team there, and 2,249 base XP for a good game in the Flandre. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.